Hey y'all, in today's video I'm going to show you one of 3 ways that we pick blueberries here on our farm. I've already posted a video about how we hand pick and what we use to hand pick to make it a little more efficient for us. And today I'm going to show you what we call a catch frame. And here's what it is. It's basically a frame that's made out of electrical tubing, conduit, electrical conduit, EMT. And it's got this mesh basket that we apply, we attach it with tie wraps. It's got a little flap here that you lift up. There's a hole right there for the berries to go out. You can see it's cut out right here, and that helps slide it up underneath the bushes. And so when you get 2 people, you can get one on each side of your plant. You can slide this up underneath your plant like so, push it up against there. You can get another one on the other side, and it helps keep any berries from really going on the ground. And so basically what you do is, you see right here we've got some really nice blueberries up here. Let's see if you can see them there. Nice ripe fruit. You press this up in here, you grab a hold of your bush, and you just lightly tap. And any of the ripe fruit, you start tapping. Look at there. They've all fallen off. Now there's, look, just a couple that aren't very ripe. If you look down here in the basket, you've got all the ripe blueberries. Now, you are going to pick a green one here and there. There's a green one right here. There's one that's a little red right there. You're going to pick a few of those, but if you're in a hurry to get them picked, hand picking's not always the best option. You can't, like us, we can't always find people to pick by hand in this area. If we have to get a lot of berries picked quickly, these work really well, because we can pay somebody by the hour and pay them try to pay them pretty good, and they can go down through some rows. 2 guys can go down through the rows and really get the berries picked quickly. Then we got to go through them and pick out all the bad ones, if there's any that are soft or mushy, any that have bug bites on them, any of those reds and greens, we got to pick those out. And the key to this thing is to not shake too aggressively, because if you hit it too aggressively, you're going to knock off more reds and greens, and then that just kind of keeps you from picking those. If you pick them green, you're not going to pick them ripe. And so we use this a lot if we're not using our harvester. Sometimes the plants may be too big to put the harvester on, or I actually have some rows that don't go all the way through my field, and I have to stop, and I can't pick those with a machine because I can't get it down through there, because I have one that you tow behind the tractor. And so you have to have enough room for it to go down through there. If you have one that stops short and it doesn't go all the way through, this system right here works really well to get those berries picked. So once you get enough in your basket, which I try to do, is I try to get pretty good layer. I want to get a couple gallons in the bottom of this before we empty it. And basically what we do when we empty it is, we've got a fruit lug here. It slides in between the 2 braces here. You tilt it back. You get it out from under the bush first. That always helps. You open this flap. You open this flap right here. Then you're going to tilt this back. Your berries will run out down into the lug. You just kind of shake the mesh a little bit. Sometimes you'll have to reach up underneath it with your hand and roll them in. You can just imagine if there was a couple gallons in there, you'd have to help a few of them. But then you're ready to go. You get a couple gallons in your lug, haul it to the shed and process it, and then sell the fresh fruit out in the front of your place there. It sure makes our job a whole lot simpler.